why you want to do something will always trump what you want to do.
Dude, we got there late. You want to know why? Because this time I was with girls.
That's some funny shit.
Y'all girls, man.
Inefficient.
Fuck.
I think that might have been, I'm looking back right now, the hardest or second hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. And I mean that.
Welcome back to the Y2K Show. I'm your host, St. Yim, joined by my co-hosts, Benji Kill and Chris E.
What's good?
What's up?
What's good?
You guys trust me?
Yeah, I trust you. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Chris,
Sure.
You're my boys, right?
Dude,
Y'all
it's
got my
kinda
back?
scary. It's kind of scary.
Got
but
you,
yeah.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah, got you.
All right. I'm going to just keep it real then.
Oh, shit.
I don't want to fucking be here. You don't want to fucking be here. You don't want to fucking be here.
Yeah.
None of us want to be here. We had a huge professional setback. That's on me. I lost some stuff. It's all good. Move forward with it. But none of us want to be here right now. You're in sales. You're not a creator. You don't need a social presence. Benji, you're a former professional athlete, actor, and model. You don't need to be here. So with none of us wanting to fucking be here right now, I think this is a good opportunity to talk about why we are here. Because in the past, I think to get it off the ground, we did a lot of entertaining with Benji also, like, you know, Benji being a real one and putting himself out there in certain light, right, for the sake of getting this off the ground. But I feel like we haven't done much of the original plan was to talk about Coachella today, to be relevant. And I don't know if it's like the talk we just had off camera, but being relevant is not what we set out to do. I'm like shaking because I'm a little nervous. I'm like throwing a curveball at myself. But we said the 3 pillars that we were going to stick to, the mission set was encourage, entertain, and inspire. And we did, through our day-to-day, we do a lot of entertaining. But I feel like we haven't encouraged shit and we haven't inspired shit. And that is honestly what I feel like hit the hardest with us, was that the stuff I lost, or the stuff we lost, was those pillars that we hit. Can't recreate those moments. Took people's time, right? So fuck being relevant.
Yeah. Should we go a little bit into details what happened?
No. I think that's behind closed door stuff. Like, we handle it right. Like when the parents fight, you don't let the kids get involved. So we will handle that accordingly. We will do what we do, right? But none of us want to fucking be here right now. We talked about it already. We're so unmotivated. But I'm sure every single fucking day there's people out there that are not motivated. And none of us need to fucking be here, right? Like, and y'all are my boys, but I would doubt that just being my boy is the only reason that you are on a podcast, that you are willing to put yourself out there in this aspect. So because none of us want to fucking be here right now, and our drive is just absolutely killed, let's talk about why we are here, or what keeps us here, why we still. Benji, you live here, so but why?
It's a little easier on me. I guess.
So why, despite us not wanting to be here,
Why are you here?
why are you here? Why do you want to be here?
Because I live here.
No.
And we always start with with Chris. So Benji, take it away.
Me first? All right,
You first this time.
Yo, this is probably...
I know I threw a curveball.
Yeah, like, no, that's a curveball. Like, this wasn't
that's why I asked you guys, like, do you got my back?
Yeah, it wasn't scripted, so let me think for a second. But, like, one, I do appreciate, like, you know, we did put a lot of content out there, and, you know, I guess my own individual sake, the only reason why this kind of affects me or makes me feel some type of way is just because, like, you know, just like you said earlier, I feel like I really put myself out there in a light that I didn't want to be kind of portrayed. But, like, you know, it happens. It's podcasts, and, you know, between us three, like, I'm willing to, like, do that to get it going. And, you know, I do appreciate it, saying that you see it that way. And, you know, those...
'Cause I know you.
Yeah, some of those, like, moments where, like, that's not me, you know, or how it got portrayed, where I had to deal with things outside of socials where it kind of affected me a bit. And, you know, and I'm doing my best to create, or like just genuinely show people, like, that isn't me, you know. And that's kind of why I wanted to do this podcast, is to find a way to pivot that. And I think the stuff that we lost was like exactly the way I wanted to be portrayed, you know?
Yeah.
So it is really, it is a setback.
Because you and I'm not gonna say fight, but we got closer because of it. But we had a little bit of a
confrontation. Yeah, we had to get a confrontation because
it made it worth it in a way.
No, so like it's fine. Like that, it happens. It's just like, you know, I'm doing my best to. Like I said, I know we joke like this is how I am, this or how I look or whatever. Like it kind of goes hand in hand. You guys look at my content, it goes hand in hand. I get it, but like that's, I really don't want people who really know me to know like that is just who I am. You know, like that's just for fun and games. It's not really who I am. So again, when we get down to it, why did I show up today after hearing it all? Is like I just don't quit. So I think that's the best way for me to say it. I don't quit on myself. I don't quit on my friends. I don't quit on commitments that, you know, this podcast is something that you wanted for us, you know, like you wanted to build this with your friends and you've been wanting to do this for a couple of years or for what I know. Yeah. So it's like, who am I to, what friend am I and what man am I to walk away from a promise towards a best friend of mine, you know? So I think I show up every day just because that's just the guy I am, you know? Like I don't know, getting a little emotional saying it, but
no, I'm not. I'm tearing up right now. I'm like glad I'm wearing a hat right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so it sucks, but you know, I'm here. We will make the best of it. I've never gave up on myself. I've never quit. So it's just not the time to do it right now. So, and I hope that speaks volumes towards you where, you know, I probably would never give up on you guys. Yeah. So that's why I'm here. I'm here. And then hopefully we can change it and pivot it. And like I said, this content or this podcast is not to make me out to look like a certain person or like make me look better. Like I don't need this podcast to portray that, but I'm here to show that whoever does watch this or whoever does give a shit about me knows like, hey, you know, this dude's changing. This dude has his head on the right shoulders. He's trying to be a better friend, a better person, a better worker, or if I'm a better actor, model, or whatever, or even like if I'm in a relationship, just show that I can do that, you know, like whatever I can do, this is a great way for me to show that. So why not? So that's all I could say. And I know that was like everywhere, but you kind of just put me on the spot.
That's the kind of point, right? Like deeper question, I guess, would be, why do you think a podcast like this, that we don't even know, we have dreams, but we don't know how far it's going to go. We don't know whether or not it's going to make it. Why do you think this podcast should exist?
I mean, that's the whole point. If we knew how well this would do, like there's no thrill. There's no drive to work. You got to know that. Anything you do in life, if I'm trying to be a basketball player, I'm trying to be an actor, I'm trying to do all this, like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm 32 years old. I'm the oldest guy here. Like I literally fight my own demons every day. Like what am I doing? I used to have a stable life, stable job, stable everything. I gave it all up to just, again, risk it all. But I would rather live my life that way every time, because like I'm not doing this podcast thinking like, what if, like, is this going to do well or not? It's like, I'm doing this with my friends. Yep. That's like the best thing ever. Like at the end of the day, I think the most valuable thing people forget in life is not success. I think the most important thing in life is support. I think that's like the most valuable thing you can give to someone is
like
support.
not just being supported, like not just being supported, but being someone that can genuinely support.
Yeah, that's it. So like we're here to support each other, you know? I think that is supporting each other is more valuable than any type of success, because this can go really, really well. But if we're not genuinely supporting each other through it all, then like, you know, where do we build a real relationship? Where do we really build success? Where do we really build memories? Like we support each other through everything. Like we're going to like festivals together, we're going dinner, we know each other's like issues and personal life matters, but like we're there supporting each other. And I think that goes way further than a podcast. And that just turns back to what I just said. Like I'm doing this podcast not just for myself, but it's like for you. And it's for you. And I just don't give up on people that I love. That's it. That's about
So
it.
glad I wore a fucking hat today, dude. Bro, my eyes are fucking. I mean, you could see it, but like I'm purposely not looking down the barrel right now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's all I have to say really about it. It just sucks, but what can you do?
No, you have to appreciate the tough times too.
Yeah,
You know, because if it was always good, then
everyone would do it. It's so easy.
you know there's a lot to learn in tough times, and I feel like it's what's that word, like trauma bonding in a way, right?
Fuck yeah.
Because like when you go through the trenches with someone or a group of individuals, you learn a lot from people.
Yeah.
And you learn a lot about overcoming obstacles, and it feels so much better when you get over it.
Yeah.
Because if it was easy, then you don't feel as accomplished when you go over through different hurdles and all those things. It feels so much better. So
Yeah.
should I go to my part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start off with why you even show up, man. Because you got a stable, successful fucking career. You're a great dude. You don't need the bullshit that comes with social media and the fucking superficial relationships that come
100%.
with it. No,
To be honest, when you first asked me, I was debating in my head. I was like, bro,
what the fuck?
you want me to be on your podcast? I was like, I even told you straight up, like, yo, bro, like this is not my thing, you know? But then you went into a little bit more of the details and was like, what is the podcast going to be about? And you were like, oh, it's going to be entertaining, inspire. And I was like, oh, okay. So there's not going to be one of like, cause I'm used to like your content like before and all that. That's not me. Right.
Yeah.
But then when you told me it was more about inspiring and actually giving like your point of view into real shit, I was like, oh, I can fuck with that for sure.
Yeah.
So first off, that was like what caught my attention, because this is something that I'm not very good at. And everything I do in life is usually something I'm not good at. Usually attracts me to it for some reason, because I like to learn new things.
Yeah.
So this has been so much fun just being with the boys, for one. When you go through something like this, it's always great to spend time, especially with people you like. It's not just a job.
Yeah.
So I think that is a huge component of it. And I think it does come out in our relationships outside to the public, and also through the podcast. So that's been amazing to go through. The other part I alluded to a little bit is just getting better at something I'm not good at. So, every day I try to take a step back and just take it day by day.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's pretty much that. It's very simple-minded, but at the core heart of it, it's just new experiences. It's enjoying the people around you and accomplishing a goal. So I think those are all things I enjoy in life. So it's been fun to be here, even through the tough times.
Yeah. Because I know we were not about it yesterday.
Yeah.
We were so not that we would throwing in the towel was never on the table.
No.
It was more of just like,
we need to get some stuff off our
fuck
chest.
this shit.
Yeah.
Like, and you came up with the bright idea of, when I say bright idea, that was not sarcastic, but you came up with the bright idea of like, let's talk about Coachella. Like that's relevant. That's the hot topic right now. And honestly,
we still can.
we still can. We still can.
I actually do want to talk about Coachella.
But it was just like when fucking Benji though, because Benji had Coachellas.
Yeah, not one, but two.
Two Coachellas.
Yeah,
Fuck my life.
I don't know. After I think like everything that we've been talking about, it was just like, not that Coachella was off the table. It was just like, I don't, and you know me, man. Like I'm not.
You barely went to weekend one, bro.
I made it to
weekend
I was gonna say like I'm not. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
We forced you.
Yeah. You guys. Yeah, they genuinely forced me. Like I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I was like, I don't want to fucking talk about Coachella right now. Like I don't care about being relevant. I don't want to fucking entertain people right now. Like I just want to keep it real. And and that's why like until 10 minutes, whenever the fuck we started this podcast, until then I was like, yeah, we're gonna talk about Coachella. But then it was just like after that talk, I was like call an audible. Yeah, and that's why like I was
100%.
Y'all got my back.
That was the right move. That was the right move.
Yeah, you got to get some stuff off your chest before you can get into the fun topics. That's how all
otherwise we're
things
just
work.
faking it.
Yeah,
and we promised ourselves that we're not going to do that.
Yeah. So I guess saying back at you, how are you feeling? You just went into a little bit about, how your headspace is right now.
I mean, I think why you want to do something will always trump what you want to do, right? Like your why will always trump what. And for me, like this whole everything I've done, and I think this is why I'm pivoting as well. And maybe I'm more comfortable. Like if someone thinks it's boring, fuck it. We're not talking to them. We're talking to the people that want to change something. And my why is, and you guys know this because I've said it time and time again. Like I want to get to the kids that were like me, you know. Like fuck, okay. Yeah. I should get a drink of White Rabbit, so I shouldn't get too fucking amped up right now. But like that kid out there one day, that doesn't think that they can accomplish anything, but or that they're good enough to accomplish anything. Like one day that kid might be delusional enough to have a crazy fucking dream that because of what he went through, he doesn't want other people to go through it. And so he wants to make the world a better place, and he's going to be delusional enough that maybe I can do something about it or become someone that can do something about it on some level, whether it's, you know, in the immediate area or on social media. And my why is I need this podcast to get to a point to get to that kid because I want to change. I told, like, remember, I don't know if you guys remember this, but like when we were first talking about bringing this podcast today, I was like, we're going to change fucking lives.
No, I remember that.
Yeah. Like I'm like, dude, we're going to change we're going to change lives. And talking about hookup stories, like that's not doing shit. Yeah. Like it's fun, guy talk, locker room talk. But we're not, that doesn't help anybody. Just like, it just feeds back into the toxic shit that we all fucking hate. And that's not what's important. Like, let's keep it real. We've all had our experiences with girls. Like that's like hooking up is not fucking important. It's purely just feeding our egos or feeding some level of validation that we just didn't have before. And so when we have an abundance of it, it's like cool to talk about. But like we're all old enough now and we've gone through enough shit that where it's just like, dude, who gives a fuck? Every single podcast, and like no shame on entertaining. I love my entertaining podcast. Yeah. But we told ourselves when we started this, like, that's not what we're going to fucking do. And so, like, I'm here because if I don't make it, I can't get to the kid that can. If I don't do it in a way that is the right way, if I cut corners or if I portray this person on a podcast, especially that isn't real just to look cool, how am I supposed to help change that kid's life? Because that means I couldn't have to even change mine. Yeah. So I think it's like I always say, man, and like that podcast, that one episode's not going to air, but like we talked about in that episode where I just want to get to the kids that are like me, that were like me. And like, who knows? 100%. You know, they can change the fucking world. Yeah. You know, and if I can take a part in that, then I will feel fulfilled. You know, everything I've ever done was to try to become that kind of person, joining the military so that I can finally harden myself in a way where it's like, you know, obviously I was a scared little kid, but like joining the military is like, okay, whether I'm ready for it or not, this is a reset button. And if I don't make it, I don't make it, but at least it will give me credibility to be worth looking up to if I become the man that I'm trying to become. Yeah. Because I don't want to stay this scared little kid anymore, you know? So I have to put myself in situations that force that scared kid to step up. Because if he doesn't, there's too much at stake. Yeah. And then the world's bigger than all of us, you know, there's lives at stake. So either I'm too selfish, or I'm too insecure to help other people around me and make an impact, in which case I don't deserve to be looked up to, or I step up and I become someone worth being. Those are the two options. you know. So that's my why of why I'm here with my boys. You know, my boys, fuck you guys help like me show up for sure. That's why I'm here with my boys, chasing a fucking dream that we don't know the outcome, but we're gonna try anyway. And regardless of how big this podcast gets, like the process has been fucking dope.
Yeah, it's been fun.
It's been fun, man.
Yeah.
Like think about like we all kicked it, you know, before. Like we all always hung out, but we never got we never got as close as we've gotten now.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I don't think I could. Like you guys have known, I'm pretty like locked up right now. Like I'm not seeing people. You know, like I'm like refusing to go out because of the only people I see. It's not because like people don't invite us out, like for sure. But you guys are the only people I'm allowing myself to see. But so you guys are the only ones that know the person I'm trying to become. You know.
Well, I think we're all trying to be better people, you know. I think it's just, what is it? Yeah, we're all trying to be better people. We're all trying to lock in and do something that not a lot of people can do, whether it's a podcast or social media or like work. I think that's just the best part about life. You know what I mean? Like you just got to do what you got to do. Like I
journey.
I also think like, we know what you're going through, you know, locking in. You guys know what I go through. We know what you're going through, but at the end of the day, man, that's what I said. The thing that we have to like throw ourselves back into is that we do and we can count on other people in our lives now, which there's a lot of people we know who really don't have any of that. You know, they can have a great life or they have the money, they have all this, but like like I said, they don't have that genuine support. And, you know, it's kind of cool to finally look at you two and, you know, there's a select few other people in our lives that we can just be like, that support is real. It has nothing to do with how you want to pivot your life or what you do with your life. And even if that, God forbid, it doesn't work, that doesn't change the support, you know. It's like whatever you go through, like you have people there for you, you know. And I think that like as long as you go back to that, this podcast will go how it has to go. You know, at the end of the day, if this doesn't work out, it's like, dude, we can look back 10 years ago later and be like, dude, that's how we became friends. That's what like we're doing. And this is gonna be
Tell our kids about it.
Dude, I tell people too, it's like basketball. And I think that's how I look at podcasting is like, obviously I had a dream to go to the NBA, just like anyone would want to, you know, go. As I got up there, I never got there. Yeah, sucks. But how many doors opened by me getting to that point? I did it this way. I did it this way. I've opened this door. And then some reason this fucking lane took me to California, you know, and now I'm doing this. And that's just the process and the journey. So yeah, the end goal is we want this podcast to be successful, or we have our own goals and we want to be successful. But man, if you don't stop and smell the flowers, or you don't say yes to other opportunities as we go, then you're not going to succeed. You have to try out everything as you go down this path, and it's going to lead you somewhere, man. So again, like, I know you want this podcast to show. I know at the end goal, you want to inspire that kid that you were when you were a younger person. But guess what? As long as you focus on this podcast and any other opportunity that opens up in your life, whether it's something else, as long as you have good intentions towards it, you're going to inspire someone. It might not be a podcast. It might not be social media, but you're going to do it one way or another, because that is your ultimate goal. I have the similar ultimate goal. You know, I think we all do. I said, I want to be on TV. I want to inspire like Asian Americans. I want to just say like, you can do it, you know, at whatever age or whatever you've gone through, and like just show, but like, it might not be on the TV screen. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
But I know there's someone out there that's looking at me and like, man, if he can do it.
It's going to be on the TV screen.
Well, yeah, I appreciate it. But do you understand what I'm saying? Is like,
yeah, for sure.
There's going to be a way, as long as
we like believe in ourselves and we have confidence and faith in ourselves that like, yeah, I'm going to fucking make it, or I'm going to die trying, but I'm going to find a way to make it. But that is not to say for 1 second that we do understand that in reality, things don't always pan out the way you want it to pan out.
Yeah. So as long as you just keep an open mind with everything, I think we're fine. But we can be really mopey right now about all this shit right now.
I know you're extra mopey because you don't have serotonin right now, bro.
I'm all about the good vibes.
Well, I'm just. Well, I mean, to be fair, dude, I do like. I don't want to really mention it, but I do have like a big personal like family oriented issue that really kind of just set me back right now for a little bit. Has nothing to do with like the festivals or even the stories we had or whatever else I got going. Like it's just a lot all kind of collectively hitting me, so it's like just not the best time. But like I said, as long as we can be mopey about this, but the cool thing is we all showed up, everyone showed up, our editor showed up, like we're all here, you know what I mean? So like that's the best thing, we all came to work. So
no, it's just I always like to take a different stance on things, and it's just like perspective, right? You when you look at something so close, it's never a good thing sometimes, And I feel like right now with everything going on, it's so hard not to have that, or it's so hard not to look at it from that perspective.
Yeah.
But when you take a step back, like you said,
that's why I was like,
you're gonna say, I look back
look at why.
If anything, it's three dudes having a good time. We have something to look back on. That's the worst case scenario, right?
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It's like there's always a bright side in any situation, and you guess what? You are gonna inspire people. I think you inspire people every single day. So that's already one thing. The podcast is just another platform to do that. There's so many different ways you can look at the situations, and for everyone listening, it's whatever you're going through, it's the same exact thing. You got to take a step back and just appreciate the things that are there, and as Benji mentioned, as you mentioned, have that vision. And as long as you have that vision, you stay true to it, you're going to be okay.
Yeah,
you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
So
we're going to get through it.
Yeah, for sure. No, I know we'll get through it.
Yeah.
I don't think, we don't have quitters in here, so we're good.
No.
We're chill. We're solid. We're fucking solid.
yeah, we're trying.
Yeah. All right. Should we talk about fucking Coachella?
So much.
Let's talk about RA, and let's talk about fucking Coachella for a second. And I appreciate y'all dragging me out there because you guys know I didn't
weekend
wanna
one
do-
for sure. I guess.
Yeah, I didn't want to do shit.
Same
for
as
my
being
birthday.
the biggest baby.
Oh,
going to
I
this.
was like, dude, I don't want to fucking be here. Like, please
You're like,
don't.
I have too much going on. It's probably not the best
I
decision.
had to force this man because I don't think he realized like we were setting him up for a surprise
that's what I
birthday
realized.
gift and party. So
Yeah.
It was good teamwork because you did the motivating, and I found him a ticket.
yeah. I literally before our podcast, he wasn't going. I literally followed him
Probably
everywhere.
like a fucking little clingy ass girl.
I was in his ear. Like I took nothing as a no for an answer. So
I was like, dude, I don't even want to do this right now. And you're like, exactly. So just go.
yeah.
Again, perspective, right? You're focused on the negatives, but think about like all the positives that came out of it that you did not know.
Yeah.
And
came out
to
of
be
it.
fair, I think we can all agree, or maybe I'm not. Just I'm being biased. That might have been one of the best nights I've ever had in my life with like my friends. Like,
Saturday
honestly, the Saturday night weekend one.
We were
might-
so mobile.
It was just perfect.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
every set was perfect. We had all our close friends almost damn near, but like whoever we had in that group was like we were just all on fucking fire. It was just like nothing could have gone wrong that day.
Dude, and there was no
Nothing.
drama that and we're just like, yo, you guys want to move? All right, let's move. Let's go. Like we were flying from set to set because it was just us.
Yeah, to
We
be
got to wait
honest,
for
I
everyone
feel
to
like
get
we need
ready.
one more person that actually does care about the music because
Yeah.
we're all like, oh yeah, I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. I'm
wanna
down.
go
I'm
that's
down
it?
to see anybody.
Well, I mean, we saw at least it was my favorite favorite DJs, and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because that day we had a good day because someone actually wanted to see
like
it. so
I
then-
was like, yeah, I know you got into them after, but you're like more like I'm going because like they really like them, but like I was so set, I don't care. Like I was not missing ISO knock. I was not missing that set.
Oh, dude, that was
yeah.
ISO knock. If y'all ever
Still
see
the
this,
best,
yo,
still the
y'all
best set.
threw down. That was our favorite set.
They were the best set Saturday. Don't care what anyone says. I even went weekend 2. That's another story. They were still the best set.
That's awesome.
That story won't air.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were the best set.
Yeah,
so
for
Yeah, and coming from a non-fan before, like their story in general is just
21.
so cool,
Bro.
You know?
I'm literally fanboying over 21-year-old.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, but like I love a good story, and like their story is amazing, right?
Yeah, that was, and like I went to 3 out of the 4 days that they were here for LA, their LA tour.
Yeah, you actually went nuts. I went there
Bro.
the first, and it was still the best set I've seen in
I
LA.
was sober at that set too. That was the
you were?
funny. Yeah, because I wasn't drunk till the next set, but that was that. Like you guys were all wasted, and I was just like I was sober, but I was like, oh, let's fucking
I don't
go.
drink. I don't drink, but I drank that day.
I was wasted all day long, so I don't.
Yeah, you're always wasted.
We were all like, okay, we're not really gonna drink, and Chris is like, I'm gonna go get a drink.
And I ended up drinking.
Speaking of Chris, though, fuck you, dude.
What did I do,
Bro, we said from the moment we left for Coachella, hey, us four, you, me, Benji, and Andrew, we are not separating.
Oh,
and
he did.
who fucking
Wait, we said that?
separated?
Yeah, you separated.
dude.
What did we talk about that?
I was pretty butthurt. You
Bro,
left us for a set.
You were the one, like, you left for a set. I was like, what?
Yeah, he left us.
Oh, I actually don't remember that
he left
conversation.
us for. We did. We actually had
We
this
did.
promise.
No, but I probably wasn't paying attention because was it in the car?
It was in the car and outside
before.
the car.
Oh,
and
really?
before.
I
And in the
wasn't
group
listening.
chat, like, yo, it's just us four this weekend.
We talked about it at Waba Grill.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh my god.
And he missed.
Hey.
That was a great set. That was Billie Eilish and
Talk about
Tyga.
I know.
toxic relationships. I was gone for one set.
Dude. What?
Well, I admit,
You
like,
were
I
gone,
Have,
period.
I have attachment issues, so like that's
Yeah,
That's a
we said it's not. Oh, I was gone for one second. It's the fact that you were gone.
I
Because
didn't know.
Said,
I didn't know that I wasn't a
no separating.
You know, if I understood that, I wouldn't have left.
And then he somehow found us at the techno set.
Yeah, because we didn't even like.
We didn't tell him.
Yeah, we didn't tell him. Oh, we
You
did.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
Oh, I probably told him because I had attachment
Yeah.
issues. It was
Oh
probably
yeah,
coming.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I was telling you, I was like, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Dude, because we were at the
wait.
Billie Eilish set, we're like, damn, dude, if only
It was a
Chris
good
was
set.
here. Because
Yeah.
it was just like a throwback, like, mania.
It was actually like maybe top 3 set. It was that good.
Yeah, because we weren't expecting shit from that either.
Yeah.
And then they just started, and it was just turned into a karaoke, to be
Can I
honest.
also ask you guys something? And
What's
you guys
up?
could still be completely like honest about this.
Yeah, we always are.
Well, you never know. Do you guys like techno now?
I love techno. I love.
Or did
I'm
I
not,
not?
I'm not opposed to it. I would say I was,
that was so good.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not opposed to
And when
it.
I went to Weekend 2, I showed other people that I was with. They were like, "Who is this? This
Yeah.
is amazing."
Yeah.
And I was like, "I love techno."
What's her name?
Charlotte DeWitt.
Yeah,
Charlotte
she's
DeWitt.
really, really popular.
Oh, no,
Holy
it was a good
shit,
set.
You
Yeah.
are amazing.
Yeah.
Charlotte DeWitt.
I would say this might be an unpopular opinion. I didn't think the John Summit set was that good. I thought he started strong, and then I
Wasn't
was
good.
like,
Very underwhelming. Sorry.
Benji didn't know. Oh no,
No, I was there Weekend 2. Yeah,
Weekend
I
2.
saw John Summit.
Yeah.
DJ Snake was amazing.
dude, DJ.
He brought
I
out
thought it was funny because he like teased as if he was gonna bring out Justin Bieber.
He brought
Dude.
out, he brought out 50
50
Cent.
Cent,
He brought
right?
out two random people each weekend.
He was like Kodak Blue was the first one.
Kodak
first
Black.
weekend. Oh yeah, my bad. My bad. That's how little. I
Kodak
fucking
Black and
know.
then 50 Cent. That's so random.
So random. But everyone thought he was bringing out Justin
he probably
Bieber.
just hitting up people like, yo, can you come as a
yeah.
Can you come?
Justin couldn't show up because he was at another
Yeah.
set probably.
I mean, 50 Cent shows up at every Coachella though. He does.
Yeah.
He did pop up last year for someone I remember.
Oh what?
I forgot, but I remember seeing him like that's kind of sick. And then I remember seeing him like, oh, it's still dope because he's like one of those rappers.
He's
I
one of the
grew up-
OGs.
I grew up literally listening to him, so I had to
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah, we took some L's though, because like Friday could have been a really good day, but we just didn't do enough research into who was playing.
I had a
I know. That
raging
too.
headache too.
That
So
too.
I was just like, dude, I was just trying to.
Friday
survive.
was bad.
Yeah,
Friday was bad. Peggy Goo was fun, but she had like audio
I
issues.
thought-
I've seen her before like 2 times.
Oh really?
That was like the worst.
I'm not a big house guy, and I actually thought her set was like at least for Friday she was the
Yeah.
best set for me.
Yeah, it's another thing too. Is like for those house DJs, that you really need a stage that can like cater to their music.
That's not
Sahara's not
that
really
set
built.
was, yeah, that stage is not for
like
house.
John Summit wasn't good. It's really hard to have a good house set there for a lot of artists because if the stage is not built for house.
Yeah.
That's why they built Yuma because that place is built for house. Like the bass, the speaker system, the lights,
Yeah.
the disco ball. Like it, yeah.
Yeah, Yuma is always like.
Oh, it's so good.
I had fun. Was Yuma when we went to Yuma? Was that Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday morning.
Saturday.
First set of Saturday, we saw Will Clark.
Yeah. That one was actually like
It's relaxing.
It was fun.
It's
yeah,
relaxing.
it was a good way to start. I didn't have a headache that day, so I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, I can finally. I remember I kept telling you guys, I was like, dude, it's so nice to just. I can actually enjoy this with y'all right now.
Yeah, ended up being the best day. So
Saturday was the best day.
I am glad though.
Who did we even see Sunday?
I didn't go.
I was in such a.
You guys went. I didn't. Go.
I died. I didn't have a
stayed
good
back.
day.
DJ
Sunday.
Snake was Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and John
yeah.
Summit.
Yeah, Johnson was.
Yeah, and
I didn't say.
I just thought about this. You guys give me a shit about leaving you for one set, but Benji and Andrew left us for a whole day, so fuck you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Like, shut the
I
fuck
did
up.
not even. Oh, yeah,
Don't give me
dude.
shit, bro.
That's true. Hey,
I just thought about
my bad,
that.
My
I was
bad,
like,
my
wait,
bad.
why
I'm
am I
sorry,
getting
Chris.
shit when you left me?
You showed up.
I was just
He
about to-
showed up.
I was about to say, why did I have a bad day Sunday? I was like, oh, I remember now because they weren't there.
I'm not enough for you, dude.
No, I'm just saying, right? Same shit, right? It's just
Yeah.
like the vibe's off.
It was
right?
funny because we went into Sunday like, you know what, we have to have such a good time because they're not coming, so they can be jealous. So even if it's not, we have to fake it. But then DJ Snake, I was like, oh yeah, they actually missing out right now.
Yeah, but I was
started
like
so
dying. I
well.
was dying.
Right after.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm not built how I used to, so Sunday was tough for me.
Well, just so you guys know, like, since I did a weekend too, and I did a Saturday, and then I did the Sunday, and I did like only 3 sets, I will tell you, Sunday was, it's too much on my body. It's the Saturday.
That's how I felt.
Like, it's just
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
So like,
Well, clearly not, because you put yourself through more this weekend or this last weekend. So what I'm hearing is you had more in you. David Goggins would have fucking been pissed off at you. You did not give your everything. You gave everything on last weekend. But for us,
I gave everything weekend 1. I had
so?
other
Whoa,
I had
whoa,
literally
whoa.
had other things happening for weekend 2 which allowed me to go. So
Weekend 1, I feel like you went to Coachella. Weekend 2, you just got inserted into a reality TV show.
yeah, the weekend 2 is just so much going on. So much
we
going
can't
on.
talk about it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm kind of mad though that like weekend 1 kind of sucked based
What?
on like the weather.
It was
yeah, the weather.
Weekend
Because we
two
were
weather was
so
perfect.
cold the
Weekend-
first day.
Weekend 2
Because
weather.
when you go to Coachella, like I was really disappointed because like everyone's in hoodies. It didn't feel like Coachella.
Yeah, like that. Speaking of outfits, actually, bro. So I didn't know there was one of the biggest gay communities was out in Palm Springs. I thought it was so funny. Like, dude, the gay dudes showed the fuck up at Coachella.
Yeah.
Like
They
the
killed it.
outfits, I was like, yo,
What
they dressed
outfits?
dude. They
No,
dressed,
they just dressed,
bro.
They just really like however they wanted. They could just really swaggy. They really got into it to a point that I looked at myself and I think Andrew did too. And
Yeah.
we're like, dude, we are so fucking mediocre. Like
You guys
what
said
the
you were like,
hell?
dude, we look like mediocre sluts.
Yeah, we're
right
like,
now.
we look like mediocre
'Cause
sluts. We gotta step it up right now,
Bro, their outfits were more. I don't think I saw a single girl outfit where I was like, oh wow, like that's crazy. But with the gay guys, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got stamped at least 5 times, but now
That
I
was
realize
funny.
why.
What I'm kind of curious, like,
I
what
realize
is
why.
that?
I want to know what the
Stamp is?
I want in the comments. What do you think about guys wearing crop tops? Because Benji and Andrew wear crop tops. And
Oh,
it was
yeah.
4 dudes. So looks
also-
kinda, looks
I mean,
kinda
I
sketchy.
didn't look. I mean, okay, yeah, but like,
I mean, you got stamped multiple times. So.
yeah, I definitely got
They're
stamped.
like,
a lot.
you're one of
Approved.
us. Wait, I actually want to know if you're gay. Please comment. Like, if that, I don't know if it's a gay thing or like, what. I want to know what the stamps are.
I don't know. They just put all these stickers on me, and
Like, what does that mean?
I don't know, but I mean, I assume it's a good thing. So I was like, all right, it's cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it was just always weird. Like I just felt like a random poop or like a poop. I was like,
What's that?
You
look,
got one
it's
on your
like-
ass later.
yeah, it's just like one sticker said like I love gays, and I was just laughing, and the other ones are like all these smiley faces. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm wearing this proudly. I didn't take them off.
Is that like
so
I like you?
I don't know. They didn't like come back. I didn't turn around and look at them. I just kept kind of walking. Yeah, I just kept going, but
Yeah.
it was fun.
No.
Yeah,
For the
but
most part.
the weather did suck because I remember we didn't wear. None of us had jackets day one, and
crop
I was
top.
like,
I was
yeah,
freezing.
And then like at the end, because Andrew was going in fucking pants, and I was like, dude, you're gonna wear pants to Coachella right now, like for day, like
was
we're
the
all wearing
smartest
shorts.
one.
And then at the end of the day, I was like, he was laughing at me.
I was so drunk I didn't even realize. So
Oh man.
Yeah, I was freezing.
I was like, I felt good.
I was freezing.
Okay, so DJ Snake and Isonock, our top 2 sets. Our Billie Eilish was 3. Who else was really
Oh,
good?
You guys did not go, but weekend 2, holy shit! Surprise DJ Griffin
when you text, I had such bad FOMO when you texted the group
at
that.
the Dewlab.
Yeah. Was it set like traditional Griffin set? Or was it
No.
more like throw down?
Yeah, what was
he
he?
threw
That's what
down.
that's what I told people.
Like
Bro.
it wasn't his typical sad
Yeah.
boy. Like it was like
Dubstep or like?
yeah, hard dubstep.
yeah.
And everyone who went, even like our other friends, are like, "This is not Griffin.
This
Like,
is-
it's
yeah,
Griffin." And
yeah.
we're like, "Oh my god, this is." I'm like looking for his set on SoundCloud right now because I'm like,
Yeah.
it was that good.
Oh, yeah, I
I
wanna-
actually
I wanna
think it
hear
was
that
just
shit.
as good. Because my favorite sets, in general, when I was there, was Isonock, Dom Dalla, and Griffin.
Was it better than ISO?
Come on.
Shut that.
Stupid question.
Less FOMO now.
No, but I was living
But Griffin
vicariously
is-
through them.
yeah.
Griffin, I told people,
God, he was
yeah,
so
if it's his
good,
regular set at like Sahara, I wouldn't go to it.
Yeah, because we went to
What was that
LA.
Sahara?
Yeah, but that's why I said if it's at Doolab, I said you're normally when DJs play Doolab or any of those non-traditional
so-
sets,
yeah.
they do something different and like more themselves because like
That what they want to do.
what they actually like to do. So
Yeah.
that's why I said you should go see Griffin because he used to throw down back in the day, but now he's like a mainstream.
Bro, when he played at LA Historic Park, I was so disappointed.
Yeah, because mainstream.
Yeah, it just sounded
That's
like he was
what
playing a
happens.
Spotify
Like John
playlist.
said,
Yeah.
It was pure like amazing dubstep, and I was like, "This is not great," but it was, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Wow, this is amazing." I
Who
wish
else
you'd
did
play-
you say was a surprise guest? It was Griffin, and he brought someone else out or something like that.
Dude, did you see Eric Pritz and Anima?
Yeah, we heard him out when we walked.
Bro,
by Quasar.
the
He was
visuals
really-
for that shit fucking
yeah,
looked insane.
he was really good, but we didn't like stay there because we got there late.
Dude, that-
We got there late. You want to know why? Because this time I was with girls.
That's some funny as shit.
Yeah, hey, dude,
I was with girls.
y'all girls, man, take
Inefficient.
Fuck.
Photos matter more. Than,
The girls in our house, at least, like they were pretty quick. Like it was.
No,
just
no,
like-
no. But we had a
No,
set, like the first day we had no girls.
That is true.
So I was like, holy fuck, we're leaving already.
Yeah.
Because every Coachella I've been to, we're usually with some group of girls, and they're usually getting ready for like till like 5 p.m.
we really had a boys' weekend for weekend.
Yeah, it was nice.
But we're like, do you guys want to leave? And then we're like, yeah, let's go. And then the next 5 minutes, we're in the car leaving. I was like, holy shit, we're actually going. I was like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And we were in and out of the grounds really fast too.
yeah.
No traffic.
No traffic.
nothing.
Oh my gosh, this was the first time we stayed. We got an Airbnb that was actually close to the grounds. Magical.
That's why I said like that's
Shout out to Chris for booking that
Yeah, he
shit.
found one. A good
Oh
one.
my
I
goodness.
said the last year was so far. I was like, who booked this shit? Because
Yeah.
like I didn't have any involvement, but like the number one thing
I know
when
who
booking
booked it.
Oh, I don't know who was it.
Yeah, who was
I don't
it?
wanna-
Bleep it out.
Oh my god, that was,
You're right. That is true.
bro. That shit was like 45 minutes each way. I was like, dude, that's
Without
insane.
the ground,
without
without,
the
getting,
traffic
without
and all the
yeah,
bullshit.
yeah.
Well, I was like, that's insane. That's like so.
No, but you know what? The year before that, we were even further.
Why not just stay?
I think it took like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
But it was. But I will say the vibes at the house were immaculate.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that was the post. Like the festival never.
Well, now we
ended.
know when we go next year, we can get a close one. We understand the scenario, and
Yeah.
honestly, it's crazy to say just because I don't mind as long as obviously it's the financially right decision. I think going both weekends is actually kind of fair.
I think I do want to experience weekend 2 next year.
Yeah.
Weekend 2 is cool, but like there's still stuff about weekend 1 that you
Yeah.
can't get
It's
from
two
weekend
different
2, and there's stuff from weekend 2 that you cannot get from weekend 1.
Yeah.
And I
If you
really
could
think
only pick one, because you're the only one that went to both.
it's tough because I think
different.
it's just such a different type of energy. Weekend 2 was harder because there was a shit ton more people, less service because everyone had FOMO because weekend 1 was actually better than expected. Because quote unquote.
Oh, you're saying weekend 2 was more packed.
way more packed.
Oh,
Because weekend 1, everyone thought it was like such a mid lineup, but then you hear all these reviews on Isonoc and other DJs and Justin Bieber's, and everyone's like, all right, shit, we got to go. And then it's like 40% more packed. For DJ Snake and John Summit, you couldn't move. It was heat exhaustion.
Oh,
We couldn't jump. We could not move. Everyone had heat exhaustion.
I don't like that.
So like it wasn't as fun.
Yeah.
And we're dying.
Yeah, I love talking about this. So weekend 1, I'll give you guys all down the lay down. So weekend 1 is there's pros and cons, like Benji says. So the weekend 1's known for having a lot of influencers.
Yeah,
content
there's way
creators.
more.
Yeah, fuck
So-
those people.
That is in the culture of weekend 1 because you have all the big like influencer festivals like Revolve Fest, Neon Carnival, all this stuff that's before and after. So that's why the grounds are empty because people are already going to the post games.
Yeah.
That's one factor, and then the second weekend, like Benji said, people get a preview because they're watching the live stream, so they get a tease like, oh shit, that shit's actually fire.
Yeah.
So then they're like, okay, I'll buy a ticket because it's like
Damn.
it's like the trailer, right?
Dude, imagine if EDC was 2 weekends. I wonder how that would go. It would be nice actually, because I feel like it would actually make things a little bit less hectic.
It's too big.
I'm personally just going like 1, maybe 2 days max.
Chris and I were talking. I think we were talking about just Friday. Just
Friday.
Friday.
I want to
Saturday.
do
Go see Joe on Thursday.
Thursday with
and then
our
Friday.
our friends who DJ at a
Yeah.
pool thing, and just do Friday, and like maybe enjoy Vegas Saturday, and go home Sunday.
Yeah,
Like,
if Joe wasn't playing, I would not go Thursday. To be
yeah.
honest.
If our friends weren't DJing Thursday, I would. I don't even know if I'd really have the
Yeah,
commitment
no.
to
to go to
Yeah,
coach
to
or
really
not
go.
EDC at all. Yeah.
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 Wait, question. Oh, not question. I do want to shout you out though, because Benji for my birthday, on the side, offered me an all access pass to Coachella for weekend 2, and
Yeah.
I unfortunately had to turn it down. But he was the first person to call me on my birthday, and I'm not gonna lie, when you like, yo man, I got a one extra ticket. Like, you want to come with me? I like teared up.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, so I
Like,
appreciate that.
you're fine. Don't worry
Yeah.
about that. And
But now I'm glad.
honestly,
I'm low-key glad I did.
glad. Yeah, it was not. It would have not been the move to go.
Yeah.
Honestly. So
Because if I had to walk with,
yeah, I took my body to the extreme. The
physical
Yeah.
100.
yeah, it was to a point people literally just like, holy shit, this dude like on physical 100. I think that might have been, I'm looking back right now, the hardest or second hardest thing I've ever done in my entire
Holy shit.
life, and I mean
Yeah.
that. Like,
Oh, no, I know. Yeah, I know how
You
you
know,
feel.
but like, I don't think anyone, like, you hear it and you're like, it's not that bad. I'm like, no, it was bad, and
You can literally feel your muscles start to like eat each other.
it was.
Yeah.
And like, I still feel my quads shaking, my hamstrings, everything. I feel
Yeah.
my Achilles like it's really.
You
bad.
wake up feeling velcroed to the fucking bed, dude.
I couldn't move.
Yeah, it sucks ass. So that's what. Though I mean, that's why I got so passionate about certain shit. You know, because I was like,
there's like one. Yeah, and I had one meal that day, barely any water. I did a little over an hour and a half total, and that is like actually a true amount.
Yeah.
I looked because I remember
Shit
the clock.
sucks.
I looked at the clock when we left, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm like, oh my god! I literally did like an hour and 36 minutes
mhm.
of this. I was
Yeah.
like, holy crap!
No, you a fucking trooper, dude. Because I know firsthand that shit sucks fucking ass, bruh.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That was I could not recreate that.
Yeah.
That was just pure passion. That was pure like I gotta do it.
I have to do this for me now.
Yeah, I gotta do this. Like, I'm already in it.
Yeah. I have to
yeah.
prove to myself I can do this.
Yeah, people who sell water bottles for $5 on the side, literally giving us water for free because they're like, this is insane.
They're like watching a spectacle.
Were they just watching you struggle, or they?
Well, okay,
followed
so
you?
like along the lines, like I had to give someone a piggyback ride.
Yeah.
Due to like their feet hurting really bad, and totally understand, like, to
Yeah.
a certain extent, like,
Yeah.
you can't like walk, but like, who am I to like let someone just like suck it up? Like, I'm definitely the only person in that like group at
No one else can do that.
that could do it, maybe.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, let's do it. And at first it was fine. We just went the wrong direction, which doubled the time. And that's when I collapsed in my head, because first one was like maybe 30 minutes, a little more. And I was like, okay, fine. We get to the end. And when I heard like we went polar opposite,
Dude, I know
My
your heart must
mental-
have
really,
dropped.
really quick, who was leading?
people who shouldn't be leading. Like,
It's always that case.
people should not lead. They were giggling, having fun, and I freaking knew there was this one point where there was a turn here and a turn here. We went this way, and I knew while I was holding this person, I was thinking, I think we're going the wrong way, but I just want to trust where we're going because I really don't know, you know. And I knew at that moment when they said we went the wrong direction, I put my hands on my knees. I looked down, and I'm like, I'm about to give up. I can't do this. Like, but I still did. And the reason why it was so
Goggins
obvious,
would be proud, bro.
So it was so obvious is because like I'm looking down, I'm not talking. I am walking in like 2-inch increments. I can't like actually stretch
a little
my
bit
legs.
shuffling.
Were there no carts available?
Nothing.
Wow.
None. Because we had to take these weird. They took these weird shortcuts, different types of grass,
yeah.
mud, pavement. My feet were
Obviously
hitting-
not a shortcut.
It wasn't. That's the effed up part.
Were they using Waze or something?
They were watching like Apple Maps or some like location,
Oh
find
my
my
God.
location.
Oh
They were
my
finding
gosh,
these
bro.
cuts, and the thing is the pavements was always different, which started killing my knees too. So then we would go to these weird ways to a certain extent that like people who had vendors, we'd walk past them, and then 10 seconds they'd come up and be like, hey, like they can tell like I'm not laughing,
is
I'm
dying.
not talking to anyone, I'm not
Just
like
pour that water.
I'm not taking compliments. You know, people are saying some stuff. I'm hearing it, like, you know, really fun compliments. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's awesome. Or like, way to go. You know, physical one. Just like, I'm not laughing. I can't. I'm just like,
Yeah, you're in the
like
zone.
I can't. And to the point, like our friends are like already walking away. Hey, we'll try to pick you up. Like, they're like going faster so we can stop.
Yeah.
They're already like 100 yards ahead of us. They could not walk. So, but like obviously we took a couple breaks. Sometimes like they'd be able to walk, but it's very short amount of time. And I just viewed it more like I don't want them to walk. Like
Yeah.
if I'm already in it, I'm already locked in.
Like I'm committed to this.
I'm committed
doing
to this. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna give up.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm already in it, and this is, you know, for obviously somebody that, you know, you don't want to see them struggle. So
Yeah.
like you just did it.
Benji only quits if it's all you can eat sushi.
Yeah. Hey, I still ate like my 50 pieces though.
Then you're like, I did my part. I'm not doing my. I was like, bro, come
We
on.
all knew I'd be the weakest link in that. So
Yeah, that's
okay.
true. That's true.
We could have ate a lot more.
No,
I don't know about a lot
No.
more. More maybe. A lot more.
you could have maybe.
Oh, I could have ate a lot more.
Like and you guys fucked up the fake crab. You put like wasabi in it and shit. I was already struggling. To
Actually,
eat it.
I fucked up because I told you a little too soon.
Yeah, you didn't even eat it.
Yeah, you actually didn't eat the part that we wanted to eat.
Oh my god, y'all are fucking assholes, bro.
I was like, hey, Benji, look.
Yeah. I told you a little too soon. I'm like, fuck, I said it way too soon.
I put the whole chunk in and mixed it in with the crab.
Yeah,
Dude.
so that, like I said,
Shout out to official sushiaholics, by the way.
yeah, they're great. So yeah, that's what weekend 2 was. Weekend 2 was just more of a mission, but
Yeah.
it was still a great time. So
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
have to complain. It was still a great time. It was just like there was a mission, and then even the second night. One of our friends got really messed up where they couldn't walk, so like I had to actually like half the time, not the whole time, but I had to put my arm and like help them.
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad, obviously, because I was fine, but like just aiding, I just remembered I had like trauma from the night before. I'm like, oh my god, am I going through this
Like,
again?
please don't do this
But
again.
luckily, this person could walk and like do all that, so I was able to help half the time, and then it was normal. Yeah,
You know what's it's like this thought's always so funny to me. It's like we pay to go to these events, and at the end of it, it looks like a war, like World War like fucking 3, bro. You know,
Like, if you ever stay on the grounds after everything's over and like everyone's walked out, like, dude, it's just trash
it's
everywhere.
like who went to war? It was like, and you pay hundreds and thousands of dollars to do that. to
Dude,
yourself.
yeah,
it's kind of
for real.
crazy to think about.
Oh
like we
my
enjoy
God.
that.
Yeah.
Like
Dude.
to be honest, right? Think about it.
Yeah.
yeah. Coachella made me realize like maybe even next year, just like 1 or 2 days is fine.
You just said
Nah, Coachella, it's like we're too far out. You got to go all 3 days. Like Vegas, it's like you fly there or so it's you can just go.
If
in
you
and
were to
out,
pick
but-
one event, I love Coachella so much. It's just so much fun. It's
I wish there was more EDM at Coachella. Correction, let me rephrase. I wish there was more dubstep.
There
little bit more
used to-
bass.
There used to be, but now it's like the trending music is
Yeah,
like that.
because Slander played one year. Oh my,
Yeah.
yeah, I went off.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think that's fair. But if I had to pick one or the other, even though I love EDM, I love dubstep, I really do. But like, I definitely enjoy the culture of Coachella.
Yep.
I like the culture of Coachella better.
That's what I'm saying.
I enjoy the culture of Coachella. I enjoy like and appreciate different types of music.
Yeah.
Even if we don't see them as much, but for some reason, I don't know why. I just really like Coachella.
Yeah,
EDC is great, but like,
EDC is just like you're just getting fucked up.
yeah,
Yeah.
the framing and the
There's
timing is too
raves
much.
and there's music festivals.
Yes.
Okay, EDC's a rave.
Yeah.
Coachella,
Like, it
is a
happens
music
at night.
festival.
Yeah, Ray, and you know what? I don't
It's
know.
literally like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Yeah, I would categorize them in different.
That
different
actually
buckets.
can ruin you when you get out of that. Like you,
Oh, yeah.
like your actual like mental and like your
EDC?
sleep schedule. Yeah, that actually
people die.
Yeah, you're
People die
actually
every year.
ruined there. Yeah, Coachella is like not to that extent. Like
Yeah,
things
I
might
haven't heard of
happen.
anyone dying at Coachella really.
So it's like
It's a fucking challenge.
and this year at Coachella, there was no issues with. I never felt like this weird feeling of someone gonna steal my phone or like.
Oh,
everything
it's
was-
been going
it
on though.
happens,
There,
but I'm just saying it happens, but I
yeah.
feel like it's less of a irky
Yeah.
feeling in
Yeah.
Coachella. But
EDC,
EDC,
you're
you
like watching
know,
it, yeah.
you actually have to strap up, buy like all these little things to protect your phone and like double check and tie your things and always like you're always looking.
yeah, that's a
Speaking
great
of-
point for people that don't go to festivals. It's
Oh,
like, we're
or
in
if
this
you've never
time.
been,
Yeah, we're in this time.
you need to prepare accordingly to just make sure your valuables are on you at all fucking times. Like I
Oh, I
never wore
check.
fanny packs or anything like that, but now it's like, oh yeah,
I
like,
check
need to carry
every-
one.
Yeah, because
5
we've been going to
minutes.
these things for a long time now.
Mhm.
It never used to be this bad. It's
Now
largely
there's full blown
due-
businesses built off of stealing this stuff.
I know, but it's largely due because iPhones are like over $1,200 now.
Yeah.
So before they used to not be that expensive. So I don't think it was like worth the risk.
Mhm.
But
I mean, it's business at the end of the day. Like someone like that's how people live their lives. It's unfortunate, but like if them getting a few like that It's a lot.
I think, but like, dude, thieves, like, if you're stealing people's shit, you're like the scum of the fucking earth, man. Such a piece of shit.
That happens,
Like,
but
shit.
oh well, what can you do?
All right, let's talk about. All right, so since and let's be real, we had some pretty miserable fucking days coming back from Coachella, like Monday and Tuesday. I don't know about y'all. Shit was rough. So, what is y'all's go-to like recovery routine? I know you, low key, you just buckle down and you just work, which
No,
I
that's not
admire.
true.
Different breed. Because last year at Coachella, this dude, so we post game and
his was
stayed up
crazy.
till you just didn't sleep. And this man, I go to bed for like a couple hours. I come out and I just see this dude wired on the laptop, and he's like, "Bro, I just lost a dude." Like he was working.
I lost the deal later in the day.
Oh yeah, I just came out. You're like, I was like, "Oh my god, he's working right now." No.
I still like think about that deal because I don't work with that client anymore
Oh, pain.
because I couldn't like formulate a sentence.
Yeah.
So that's number one, and I couldn't problem solve. So that part of my brain was not
It
working.
was off. Yeah.
Yeah. So then I think I thought back at it when I had a sober mindset. I was like, damn, that was totally salvageable if I actually like can process
Or on your A game.
what he was saying.
Yeah. Or B game even.
Or I think creatively a little bit.
Yeah.
And like how to properly communicate that. But yeah, that's
You know what that reminds me of is see if you can clip this, but like or find the clip of this. But you guys know you guys ever watched SpongeBob as a kid?
yeah.
You know that one episode where it's like, "What's his name? What's your name?" And like SpongeBob had done everything he can to be like the best waiter or something like that. And you just see a bunch of mini SpongeBobs in his brain just running around like, "We threw out his name."
Oh,
like
yeah,
there's
yeah, I know
no
what you're
brain.
talking about,
No one was home that morning for Chris's brain, dude.
No, that was a bad day.
Yeah, but to mitigate that, what's like some of y'all's go-to recovery, routines for those people that are
Yes.
don't know what fucking hellstorm is coming?
What I did was, like, when I came back, definitely the first thing I would do is like when I wake up, especially because we don't eat enough, and obviously fitness is a big part of just big part of my life.
Yeah,
I actually just eat like a very high calorie meal. I don't know why. Like I just eat something to just make myself feel a little bit better or like satiated from the whole weekend. And then usually that day I just make sure I clean up and I just lay down and rest and recover. But other than that, I like go right back into my routine. Like I don't allow myself to like really fall off. Like I went to the gym the very next day. Like I didn't change anything. I still woke up at the same time.
I think that's what it is. You need to just like fall back into your routine.
Yeah, I just force myself. So I'd still wake up at 8:30 a.m. I do what I have to do, quote unquote, work wise, and then I go to the gym at my normal time. Does it suck? Yes. I just do it, and for some reason, I feel a hell of a lot better after I work out. And then yeah, sometimes you're in a good mood, sometimes you're in a bad mood, but like I just do it, and then just kind of suck it up because sometimes you just can't. You're just not gonna feel good, or you're not gonna like recover well.
Yeah, you can't wait to feel good to go about doing what you need to get done.
Because if you do it, like
just
you're gonna
do
wait
it.
a week. That's what happens. Like people will literally take a whole week off, and I mean that's fine. Maybe you do need a week, but like for me, I'm big on routine. I'm obviously like taking care of my body is a big just part of my life and part of my work. So like I can't. And that's such an easy ask at my end. Like, it's not like you have to go to work the next day. Like, that sucks. But, like, I view working out as work. So, I just do it.
Yeah,
Even though I don't have to, I just feel like I have to do it.
yeah, just
do it.
Sponsor us, Nike. I've
just
done enough
do it.
fucking campaigns for you.
I know, for real.
Sorry.
What about you,
Love
Chris? Do you have any like supplements you take or anything like that?
Yeah, so 5-HTP if I'm low on serotonin.
Yeah.
So that actually I have a bottle in my house. I always take that.
I will say, if you do that though, you have to wait 24 hours. If you guys aren't out there, anyone listening, if
What
you're
if
not
it's
aware,
past 24 hours? Because I haven't
no,
taken
past
any.
24 hours is fine. You have to wait 24 hours
Yeah.
to take it. Otherwise,
Not
you,
the same night.
Yeah, you run a risk of actually
Like sleep
basically killing your
paralysis.
serotonin production permanently.
Shit.
Yeah, so don't. So you
I
don't.
will
Yeah, small
take it
chance,
if I
but
have
some,
it.
that's what I
Rolls are
wanna
meant to be
fuck with.
broken. I think that's just a safety precaution. But
It's not a chance I want to take, bro. I do like.
how
having
bad can it get?
serotonin.
My serotonin was already done.
Yeah, I think it could get worse. Bro.
Forever depressed. Don't take 5-HTP.
Forever depressed. Someone's like, that's my life.
Why are you so sad all the time? Oh, I took
know,
5-HTP. Like,
I took 5-HTP 5 hours after I left the festival.
gosh.
I fucked up.
No, because one time I took it like the like hours after, and my friend Devin was like, "Dude, no, don't do that." I was like, "What? Why?" He's like, you run the risk of never basically producing serotonin. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh. Oh my God, it's crazy. I'm pretty sure I saw the guy that scammed a bunch of us too.
Oh yeah, you did tell us that.
Yeah, the guy in pink hair, and I was just like, oh,
yeah, pink hair, red
yeah,
flag,
pink
bro.
hair, motherfucker, dude.
If you have pink hair, we don't trust you.
Yeah, if you have pink hair and a buzz cut, just know we know who you are.
Cannot be trusted.
Yeah. Oh yeah, other people can't be trusted. Fuck.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I should probably take some. I don't know if we have any in the house, but maybe I'll like.
You probably should
Yeah.
take some.
I'm just kind of like.
I can
not-
get you some. I have some at home.
I'm such a like just push through,
Yeah,
tank
you
it
don't really
out.
need it, but-
Yeah, I just kind of like muster through it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I probably could help myself like recover faster, but I'm just like whatever.
Sometimes you just got to do it.
I just
Yeah.
I just fight through the depression and pain.
Yeah, it's sad because after like a 3-day bender, I already know that the day after you don't feel that bad. Don't believe it.
Yeah.
It always
yeah.
hits
You're like,
the
oh,
day
I'm fine.
after that.
And then the day after that, you're like,
It's like it's sad because it's like, oh, I know this feeling. I feel actually good right now, so therefore
Yeah.
it's gonna hit tomorrow.
yeah.
But the goal there is to just like muscle through it, like get through it, but like eat a shit ton of food.
Yeah.
Because that's the
What's y'all's
number one
go to like cheat meal or like meal when you're like, oh, I'm gonna just chow down right now. Because I got a couple.
I need to chow down. I am actually like the
Dude,
leanest.
try the pizza.
I'm
I
skinny,
said,
bro.
dude,
I've
just try
literally-
it.
This
once.
is the leanest, skinniest I've been in a long time.
What you okay? Benji, for some odd reason, thinks this. I mean, Benji and Chris think this is disgusting. But if you're out there and you try this, I'm telling you, you won't regret it. But a Domino's pizza, the handmade pan pizza, like the what is that? I don't know, like the one that's like thicker, and you get
thick crust.
yeah, you get Alfredo sauce instead of the normal tomato sauce.
Oh, yeah,
You get
white pizza, white
chicken,
pizza.
yeah,
Yeah,
chicken,
fire.
bacon, and pineapple.
Oh, I like that. Oh, pineapple. Oh.
Yeah, and then you get the mango habanero spread and you put it on there, dude. It's fucking
Sounds
with
good-
some garlic
sounds
shit.
good to me, bro.
Dude, it's so good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's like, ew, dude, just try
Both are
it.
fat
bro.
asses. Jesus.
I mean, I judge all you guys' food tastes after Coachella. We're in the car, and like they're like, "Oh my gosh, there's a Subway. Oh my gosh, there's a Papa John's. No way."
Don't make me go to what I'm gonna.
I'm like, why are you guys
Don't make
so
me go with your judgment. I will go. I will flip that judgment on you right back. I will, yeah.
He's salty.
I will kick it up there. Leave me alone. I got receipts.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I got ammo. No, I'm gonna put it. Up there.
He's just playing.
Are we talking about food still?
I don't
Oh,
think
no.
so.
Oh, okay. All right, now I get it.
no,
I
yeah.
got you, I got you, I got you.
Benji's petty like
You want
I
to
know
talk?
Benji do be petty.
I have receipts. I'm petty as shit. I have
just
receipts on
waiting.
everyone. Trust me.
It's
I'm
not
con-
necessarily like weaponizing it, but it's more of just like, you want to roast me? Oh, dude, I'll fucking play.
I carry it. I carry.
He
I
got
have.
that
I have,
egg on him.
I have a couple bullets on everyone.
Yeah,
I
he's
keep
ready.
in
He's
my
always
bag.
ready for a duel.
bro. Like, but post festival, it's kind of disgusting because like I eat so much goddamn food. It's insane. Like, I ate 4 drumsticks and for dessert one night.
Oh, I was like 4 drumsticks.
This man ate
4
This
drumsticks.
man had chili, a corn dog, and Chinese food in the middle
Oh,
of Coachella.
dude,
it was the
that
most
corn dog,
disgusting
I was
combo I've ever seen in my life.
Oh.
He ate all 3 things in a matter of 30 minutes. It was disgusting.
Bro, I'm fucking so sad because like Coachella is known for their food, and I mean, you know, fucking
This year,
corn
this
dog.
year the food was like,
No, but this is the
Yeah, it
part of
wasn't that
Coachella
good
that
this
I
year.
kind of regret. So I'll ask this question to you guys first. If you what's your number one regret from this past Coachella?
I have to think about that one. You go first.
Like, what's something you wish you could do that you didn't get to do this past Coachella 2024?
Honestly, I wish I would have spent some time like doing a little more content, like actually like putting
Yes.
myself doing
Yes.
more. Like obviously I want to I'm big on being present and enjoying, but I think like I have to remember like I am to a certain extent a content creator, and I'm not trying to like make it about work, but I think with the creativity and the ideas that I did have, I could have really like leveled a lot of good things.
I regret not taking more photos and videos.
Yeah,
because I'm
there's-
also very big on like I don't like pulling my phone out. Doing that shit.
No, I don't really want to.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing. Like I don't, as much as we're on our phone, like
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't even want to record. Like I do it for like 10 seconds. It's like the worst video ever. I actually tell my friends, like, hey, send it to me if they do
Exactly.
a good one, because I don't want to do it.
Yeah, like
Wanna-
Angela and like Donna are really good about like taking these like photos and videos, but like, and I wish I could do that more. But man, I don't like taking photos of myself in general, which I know sounds ironic, but like I like lock up because I'm like very, very new to it as far as taking static photos.
Yeah.
But I do wish I had taken more photos this year and done some more content. I do regret us not doing more Y2K content at Coachella.
Yeah, we did nothing.
Yeah, we did nothing. But
But
luckily,
that's fine.
shout out to Angela Zangsta. That shit went viral.
Yeah, we actually had like
And we
it's
actually
a,
gained a lot of followers from that.
it's a 2 million view video and counting right now.
Yeah.
I definitely got a bunch out of that. So
Yeah, same.
it was fun. It
What's
was
up,
fun.
Chris? You look like you searching for something.
No, I'm just like I took like a lot of notes on Coachella. I was like, there's so much that happened. Yeah.
Spill.
No, I'm trying to think about what I wish I did. I think I just wish I went earlier just to do like a picnic and just hang out. Cause like
We did do that though.
no, like your goal.
I know what you're saying.
So the goal, like Coachella, there's so much to do besides the music festival. Like there's a lot of art exhibits. There are a lot of like, hidden speakeasies. Or, like,
Yeah,
hidden things.
we didn't do any. We didn't even do the Ferris
There's actually
wheel.
really good food at Coachella. Like you can get kazu nori. There's like bang bang noodles. There's farmhouse Thai. There's so much good food. So like I always imagine doing this is just like hanging out, getting a picnic, go to main stage, and just like vibe out with friends sober, and just like vibe out, eat, go to the art exhibits, and then at nighttime.
Yeah, I still haven't been in the Rainbow Tower.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Ferris
why.
wheel.
Yeah,
It's just like it's too long of a
Yeah.
day. Like
That's
we
why I
went
never
earlier
got
than
it.
normal, like 4:30, 4, and we stayed till 12 or 1, and that right there was
Yeah.
just
dude.
so,
Friday we got there at like 3 or some shit.
Yeah, but
crazy
that's why I'm
shit.
saying
It's
you
just
have to
so
do
much.
like the picnic idea because you actually don't expend a lot of energy. You're basically refueling and hang on the shade and just like watch the main stage show, which is actually music, right?
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
But then it
True
takes like it's hard because you're in a group and you don't want to leave the group to do that.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
For sure. I do agree with that.
because Benji's gonna yell at me for leaving again, and you.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'll stay.
Oh my god! When I turned around, you were there. I was like, "Chris is back."
Yeah, that was crazy. That was fun though. I'd probably do it all over again next year.
Next year,
You know what's cool though?
weekend 3.
Oh no, dude!
I went to the merch tent. It's actually really cool. So all the artists playing, they have like exclusive merch for Coachella. So if you like,
How much is it though? Because
It's merch, right? It's like $80, $70
for a fucking hoodie,
t-shirt. You
that
know,
are shit gold.
but it's kind of
out.
cool though. It's really I saw all the merch. It was really cool.
Damn. Because
Yeah.
I know we were debating getting a hoodie at one point because we're just so cold.
Yeah, I was like, I'm actually about to send it and buy a hoodie.
Yeah.
It was so cold, but like
Yeah,
again, tanked it through.
yeah. ISO
Props to you.
Merch. They look pretty too.
I might buy some ISO knock. Yeah,
But they don't sell it anywhere else.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. It's really cool. Like I don't think everyone knows that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm about it.
you can't buy it online. You have to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus they have like those pre-parties we got invited to. Like we didn't do
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, I
We
think the
didn't-
logistics and with like
yeah,
with
the post-game parties too. Like we didn't do that.
We
That
were
we got
just like,
invited
dude, I
to. I'm like,
can't.
it's too much.
I mean,
day one we were so tired. We're like, dude, we're not going to this party. Like no, because we would have to Uber too.
Yeah, that was day 2.
Oh, that was day 2
Saturday,
party.
yeah. And Friday was just like kind of underwhelming, but it was a lot, and you weren't feeling too good, and like
I was.
everything was not hitting right that day. It was freezing, so it was
Yeah.
like we just go home, and we had a really nice home, so it was like nice
Yeah,
to
it was
relax,
nice and relaxing.
and just enjoy it.
I was just trying to function that one night. I was like, just trying to figure out how to exist. Jesus.
Actually, like I would between like what I had to do, like carrying someone, and what you had to go through, I would actually rather do what I did because like a piercing headache is actually like
the work.
dude.
yeah.
like,
I'm
I
not
felt
saying
my
it's. I
pulse
just don't
in
want
my
to do
head.
it. Yeah, I just wouldn't want to do it. The physical labor part, like if anything, like I got something out of it. Like
Yeah.
having like a piercing headache, like no one gets anything out
Yeah,
of it. That
and it's
just sucks.
I'm in a setting of loud fucking music and bright lights, like exactly what you don't want.
The worst thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I thought about saying? Before Coachella, you're like, I'm going to go meet new people today. I'm just going to go up to them and just introduce myself and just meet some new
I
people.
didn't do that
He didn't do that one time. so-
Actually, yeah, this is because at
Bullshit.
festival I've done that actually. Every festival I have like said hi to someone new. Yeah, this was the first time I didn't do that.
It's funny because you told me that and then you
Once.
didn't do any of that.
Yeah, I didn't do that once. I didn't say hi to no dude or guy or girl.
No dude or-
Shit. God damn, damn, I'm disappointed in myself. I didn't even think about that. I forgot about
I just
that.
thought about that.
Oh, damn. Fuck.
Social butterfly? No.
Yeah, not that weekend.
that weekend.
I was very much just with my boys and,
Yeah.
and the close gals.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a good time though.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I think that's a good place to wrap it up this weekend. Nice and short. But thank you guys for tuning in for this weekend's episode of the Y2K Show. If you guys would like to support us, please give us a follow, and we'll see you guys next time. I'm your host, Saint Yim. It's my dope ass boys, Chris Yee and Benji Kill, also the co-hosts. See you guys around.
Peace.
Peace.